Is it recording? Hello? Test, test. Let me see. So, recently a lot of people, sadly, I don't know, man, everyone keeps asking about how to perform Haxdashes, how to become faster, when to release the ledge, and they're all kinda like making a big science out of it, which is totally fine. When I started learning the Haxdash, or trying to learn it, there was no video really on YouTube. There was a shitty 5 seconds clip where you saw someone's thumb flicking how to do it, and I had to learn it based on that. And I watched Wizzrobe doing it over and over again in slow motion to try to understand the inputs. And now I uploaded the GIFs, and I even made it replaying in slow motion and explaining what input you have to do, but somehow it's not enough. I think people need a video where I explain it step by step maybe, and we're gonna do a short one right now, and I hope this is gonna be the final solution, like how to Haxdash like Wizzrobe video in a short. Um, let's see. Let me lower the volume, please. It's a little bit loud for me. So, first of all, when you grab the ledge, you can release the ledge. Like there's not only one way to how to release the ledge. I can tap to the right of the side, and he will let the ledge go. You can also tap the C stick down. Let me show the input display. It's better maybe. General input display somehow. Okay, here. So you can see I can tap away, and he will let the ledge go. I can tap the C stick down. I can tap the gray stick down. So here's the issue. When I played on the controller, I used to tap down to let the ledge go, to let go from ledge, and then I drifted the stick in and double jumped. So we had this mechanic. Why is it so hard with down this mechanic? Because this is the first step. You have to let the ledge, you have to release from ledge and double jump back on stage. Then when I switch to keyboard, for me somehow it's easier to tap to the left, to tap to the right, or on the other side to tap to the left, because the risk is if you do it with tapping down, as you saw. For me somehow it's harder, and you can fast fall and you might die for it. If you tap away from ledge, like right or left side, you can't die. You won't die for it. This is why I made the decision. Alright, it's safer not to just tap away from ledge and then double jump back. Like we tap away from ledge, we double jump. This is the first step which you wanna do. Tap away, double jump, drift onto stage. This is also the same thing that you do when you wanna do like an air from ledge. It's the same. You have to practice it. This is how the Haxdash starts. So if you wanna practice, first of all, try to get this one done. This is the first step. The second step would be, after you double jumped onto stage, you have to perform a wave dash. Like this. You just input a normal, simple as wave dash by pressing L. You press L and down and right. 45-degree angle. I do it on the keyboard. On the GameCube controller it's the same. L plus down plus right. This is the next step. And it should look something like this. This is the second step. Just get comfortable with this step. Start slowly, and then try to wave dash back to ledge. So you see, or you will notice, sometimes he doesn't grab the ledge, sometimes he grabs the ledge. Because we're now getting to our last step, the third step, which is you have to fast fall to ledge. This is pretty much the more difficult part of the Haxdash, because you have to flick the gray stick down once. If you hold it for too long, your character won't actually grab the ledge, and you will fast fall to the blast zone and die for it. And on the GameCube controller, I have a old controller here, which is not mine. It's like really bad. But still, just to show what I mean, if you on the controller flick the stick down for a second, the issue is that some controllers have snapbacks, and while doing so, while flicking down, not all the sticks will reset perfectly to neutral. They will actually go a little bit above the neutral position, and it will cause a jump. So if your controller has snapback, it's really risky to perform Haxdashes, especially if you have snapback problems. So Haxdash can actually be controller dependent, so you have to be really aware of it. On my keyboard or on box or on whatever digital, it doesn't matter, on whatever digital device you play, you don't have that issue. You just tap the down button once, and it should look like this, something like this. This was with my method, tapping away, double jumping on stage, then wave dashing, and then fast falling. This is all 3 steps together. And then, after Falcon grabs the ledge, you have to wait a few frames. You can't release directly. And then you're gonna repeat it. You should start slow, like this. Slow. It's always the same input order. Always the same. And once you get comfortable, you can spam the shit out of a Haxdash. This is how it's done. And there's really nothing special about it. It's just pure practice. I would just recommend following my steps step by step. Start slow. Don't overcomplicate it. Like it's just something that you have to grind. And obviously it's harder on controller. It's for sure it's harder on controller, but it's not impossible. Like Wizzrobe is also really good at it, but you have to like not forget that I think he's playing on some $200 modded perfectly working GameCube controllers. So, but it shouldn't matter, like really, if you have a decent controller, you should be able to perform a Haxdash. So this is gonna be for it. The video is now 8 minutes. I hope if you still have questions, you can still join my Discord, ask me. I will try to explain it again. Maybe I don't know what else to say. Like this is it. This is Haxdash. How to Haxdash like Wizzrobe. There's not more behind it. Yeah. Have a nice day. Enjoy your day, and peace out.